What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another VGC 2015 replay. We're going to be leading off with Virizion, Charizard Y, Garchomp, and Aegislash. I'm on a huge Charizard Y kick. I think it's a great Pokemon, and it's pretty much in all the teams I'm building right now. Leading off against Azumarill, Blaziken, Mega Salamence, and Amoonguss. And one thing to note when we're looking at this opponent's team is that he has an Azumarill and an Amoonguss. So anytime we see that combo in a team, we know that he's going to try and set up a Belly Drum. And if we stop it from setting up the Belly Drum, we're probably going to win the game. So that heavily influenced the 4 Pokemon that I brought. I think my other 2 were Cresselia and Greninja. I pretty much just brought 4 Pokemon that could take out Azumarill and stop it from just snowballing a lead. So without further ado, we're just going to start things off, get right into it, and hopefully show off some pretty cool plays with my Charizard Y team. So, like I said, we're leading off. We're going to be fighting against Azumarill and Blaziken first turn. Blaziken is going to be a super aggressive Pokemon. And what really sucks about this lead from my opponent is, like, yeah, it may look like I might have a bit of a power play here. Virizion's great against Azumarill, but Virizion kind of sucks against Blaziken. So I actually think my opponent has a much better lead. He has 2 threats that need to be dealt with immediately. Otherwise, they're going to snowball with the game. And I don't have the Pokemon to be able to deal with that. We're going to see him obviously go for Protect with Blaziken. He needs to be able to have the speed to be able to deal with Virizion. And he also goes for a Protect with Azumarill, so this turn is pretty much going to be wasted for me. I went for the close combat on Blaziken, trying to take it out, like trying to pretty much trade with it. Like if I close combated the Blaziken, he would get down to about 20% maybe, and if he Flare Blitzed my Virizion, he would go down to his recoil. So that was my plan. As we see his Azumarill switch out, trying to save that guy for later. It's not really that great in the sun either. He switched out into Salamence, which is so good here. I mean, he wastes his Intimidate pretty much. It's great on my Virizion, but Salamence commands such dominance. Charizard's terrible against it, and with Virizion being intimidated, I have almost no counterplay to it. We get a Solar Beam off here, so we're getting free damage off onto the Salamence, but like I said, Salamence is so good here. There's like nothing I can really do to stop that thing. And it's gonna really force me out, because this Blaziken is now at +2, and there's nothing faster than it, so we have to switch Virizion out here. We decide to go into Garchomp here. I was expecting maybe he'd go for like a double edge and take a ton of recoil as well as rough skin damage. That was my plan. Also note that Garchomp is great to block the overheat, as we go for a double switch, playing a very, very defensive turn 3, and just definitely at the mercy of my opponent here. I'm like, please don't set up. Please don't set up or sub or Dragon Dance or anything. So we see Salamence goes for Protect, which is great for me. I get a free switch in on that slot, as he goes for an Overheat with the Blaziken. So Overheat, boosted in the sun on my Garchomp who resists it. I still actually take a ton of damage, as we see he's going to lower his special attack, and then after that take a Life Orb damage. So note that the Blaziken is heavily weakened, but it still has the power to definitely KO any of my Pokemon if it actually wants to go for it. So I'm going to start things off by going for a Protect with my Garchomp and then a King Shield. I'm playing even more defensive. I've given this guy 2 turns to do whatever he wants with. We see Hidden Power Ice and then a Dragon Dance. And this is completely my fault. Like, I let him get this Dragon Dance. I gave him 2 turns to do whatever he wanted with, and he definitely took advantage of it. So now he has Blaziken's at like +4 speed. Salamence is at +1 speed. He definitely has the power play. I'm switching even more. Like, I'm giving him even more turns to do whatever he wants with. I decided to switch in here for no real reason, as he goes for an Overheat. Remember, it's still in the sun onto my Aegislash, but I'm actually going to live because I'm heavily invested in special defense. And we're going to activate the weakness policy here. I'm praying he lets me attack his Salamence, but he's much too smart. He's not really going to let me do whatever I want. He's going to go for the Earthquake. He's going to KO his own Blaziken, you know, which is fine with me. I'll take it. And he's going to KO my Aegislash also. Kind of sucks, but I mean, Virizion was a great switch in there. Its grass typing is going to be able to resist that Earthquake. And also note that Virizion is no longer intimidated. So if I get a chance to attack the Salamence, I'm in a great spot. So my son's going to go away for the turn, as we're going to see Amoonguss come in here. Note that Amoonguss is his last Pokemon, and that's a little bit of a glimmer of hope for me. I mean, if he would have brought another aggressive Pokemon, I would have nothing to retaliate it with. So he's going to KO my Garchomp with a Double Edge, so he takes recoil from Double Edge and recoil from Rough Skin as Garchomp goes down. But note that Virizion is left unchecked, and I get a chance to fire off a Stone Edge, and this is a Life Orb Jolly Virizion, so ton of damage here. Gonna pick up the KO on the very squishy Salamence, like it's probably full attack speed, so we pick up a KO there, and I'm thinking, unless he has Sludge Bomb, which he does. I'm 100% fine. Sludge Bomb actually doesn't pick up a KO though. It leaves me at 3 HP, just in time for a Azumarill to come out. And I'm going to send out the perfect check to Azumarill here. Charizard is going to activate that Drought. So I feel like I was definitely losing. I gave this guy like 6 turns to do whatever he wanted with. But somehow I stabilized, and I'm in a very favorable matchup with Charizard here. He goes for a Protect with his Amoonguss as I Protect with my Virizion. And I think as long as I can KO this Amoonguss without getting put to sleep forever, it doesn't really even matter what he goes for. Because if I can KO Amoonguss and get a Azumarill by itself, I'm probably going to win. And that's the play we're going for. So we go for a double Protect with Virizion, as he now goes for a Protect with his Azumarill here. And like I said, I'm just keeping him honest. I'm only trying to KO the Amoonguss. Amoonguss is public enemy #1. Note that he probably went for a Spore this turn because he went for the Protect with a Azumarill. He didn't go for a Rage Powder or anything. If he wanted to block Solar Beam, he could have just Rage Powdered. So this is where I pretty much win the game. We get a Leaf Blade to finish things off. The super effective stabbed physical grass attack. Virizion is going to tick down from the Life Orb, but we did it, boys. We took out the super team of Pokemon that were incredibly fed. I don't even know how it happened. It came down to that turn where he ignored my Virizion and actually got to hit a Stone Edge. But pretty cool game overall. Like I said, I should have just lost. I was behind from turn 1, and I just gave him even more momentum. But I got to grind it out. I mean, him KOing his own Blaziken with the Earthquake definitely helped. I mean, he could have switched that thing out and used it later in the game. But yeah, I felt I played pretty well, and yeah, I guess I won the game. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy this game, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.